Hey there, besties. Welcome to Girly Pop Probs with K and L. We are your hosts, Kelly
and Laurel.
and we are so happy you're here. Hello, Girly Pops. Welcome back to another episode, but we are in season 3 now. Oh my goodness, we have made it. I know we say that all the time. I feel like that's a "we have made it" like is a slogan, but we've made it. If you're watching on YouTube or on Spotify, you can see we have some new merch. Cute hats. Not for sale yet. Though.
Yet.
Yes.
Stay tuned, Pookies.
Yes. So we're so excited. We've been talking about that for like a whole year, like getting these hats, and now they're on our heads and we feel fancy.
It's wild. It's like a full circle moment.
Yes.
Some lucky winner got it in our giveaway this week, so that was exciting.
Yeah, it's so exciting. So there's only 4 hats in circulation right now.
Yeah.
We have obviously ours, our giveaway winner, and then our
Number one fan.
Our number one fan, Miss Jenny Lynn Hops herself. She also has a hat. Shout out Jenny. If you've been listening the last few weeks, we've had her ad on our episodes. So definitely hit her up if you are interested in any Monet products, because we love their stuff.
Yes.
So, but yeah, we are here, season 3, baby. Let's do it. We're back to full-length episodes, right?
Yep.
So be prepared to have some fun today.
Yeah, and this coming year, I'm excited for the year ahead. Guys, y'all know I said like this is going to be a good year, and then I feel like back to back, just things keep happening, and I'm like, you know what? Even if it continues to happen, I'm going to try to stay positive. So here we are. Also, it's MLK Day.
Yes.
Happy MLK Day.
Yeah. A lot of people are off of work, out of school, all the things. I'm jealous. Well, I'm off, but
my kids are out of school, so we know how that goes.
But yeah, we anything particular that's been like sticking out to you of like the beginning of the year, how things have been going? Like you said, you've been kind of going through the motions.
Well, remember, so I started my job, which I said I would like get back to you guys, but I wanted to like have a few weeks there and stuff. So I started, and it's been going really well. Yeah, it feels really good to be back. Granted, it is only part-time. Like, it feels nice to like do something still that's like for me, and I'm making money also.
I was gonna say, when that first paycheck hits, you'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly. And I can bring Eva 2 times a week with me because she's in preschool the other 3 days, and so like it's really nice to be able to have that like freedom a little bit, but also like I have somewhere that she can go, and she has loved it.
Oh,
she has been so excited because like at school they make food for them, like they prepare their lunches and snacks, but I have to bring her lunch, and she has like been so obsessed with her lunchbox.
Oh,
and
nugget.
The little bento boxes, like everyone's kids has these. I feel like I had to get one for her, and she has been like obsessed with it, and it's just been fun. She has a little friend in the class that is one of my friend's daughters, and so it's been really sweet to be able to like let her.
Yeah, and you like feel good dropping her off there and like things like that. So that's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
that's
been awesome.
Exciting.
Yeah. Thanks.
Besides fighting illness, at least you have had some brighter things going on.
Yeah, it's been like sick kid after sick kid, but hopefully, prayerfully, in Jesus' name, we are good.
We are in the clear.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing really exciting going on over here. Yeah, just new year. The restaurant I opened last year finally hit its 1 year anniversary of being open. So that's exciting.
That is exciting.
Just because now we have like things to work off of, like what has happened, like trends of last year and things like that. So that gives me like a little bit of a peace of mind. But yeah, really, I've just been going through the punches, daily life.
Yeah. It do be like that.
It do be like that.
Cheers to Starbucks, guys.
Yes, cheers to Starbucks.
Y'all can hate all you want. I don't care.
As you guys know, we are kind of recording this a little ahead of time. And I did want to just mention, if you aren't already following us on Girly Pop Probs on Instagram, I would definitely go check us out, because depending on what happened yesterday, when this comes out, TikTok could be banned. Big
Correct.
question mark. I feel like this is like a moment where, like that meme where it's like all the math going.
Yeah,
That's what I feel like is happening in my brain.
Because it's like, yes, we are recording this prior. We don't know it's actually going to happen, but apparently it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
The 19th.
We'll see.
We'll see. If it is banned, well, find us on something. If it's not banned, follow our TikTok.
Yeah, make sure you're following us on all socials regardless. But I just want to throw that in there because we currently don't do a lot with Instagram. We have hopes and dreams to really beef that up and like get that a regular thing for us.
Correct.
But I know we have more friends on TikTok, so I just want to make sure that everyone knows where to find us. We also have a YouTube channel. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts and wanted to watch the actual video, you can do that on YouTube as well. Yep. So you can find us pretty much anywhere. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. It's interesting. This has happened before, so we'll see what happens with TikTok.
It has. That's why I'm kind of like, we'll see.
We'll see. But
if it does get banned, like, we also know there will be another platform so similar that's going to come out and we'll be there.
I feel like YouTube Shorts is going to be it.
I don't know, because it's been a thing for a while and I feel like it
hasn't took off yet. Yeah. That's a good point. I just figure there's
still
so many
like
people.
YouTube, I feel like. And so maybe for now, like, if TikTok does get banned, I feel like maybe people will hop on there. Mm-hmm. But like, I feel like influencer wise, like, people aren't on there as much.
Yeah,
so
that's a good point.
I mean, it's possible.
There will be another platform though.
There will be. I mean, it was like Vine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then what was the before TikTok?
I know. I cannot remember. I was trying to think.
Something Lee, right? Musically.
Oh, Musically. Yeah.
Musically.
Yeah. Vine, Musically, TikTok. So what will be next?
Yeah.
TBD.
But anyway, so I just want to throw that in there because we don't know what's going to happen, but we love you guys regardless of where you hang out with us at. So
yeah.
But today we are in the middle, almost to the end of January, and we just kind of want to talk about like being lost at the beginning of the year. Everybody's kind of in that hustle and bustle of New Year's resolutions, New Year's goals, all, whatever you may call it, vision boards, all the things. And it's okay to not be in that realm. And we just kind of want to talk about that.
Yeah. So, everyone's setting goals, everyone's having ambitions, and that's okay to have those, but it's also okay to not have those, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're one of those people that's like, I didn't set a goal this year, like, it's okay.
Yeah. There's no pressure.
Yeah. Like, I didn't really set goals for myself either. I know we kind of talked about this last week. I didn't really set goals for myself either. It was more of like I know I can do better and I want to like push myself, as my word is push, push myself a little bit harder to do the things that I want to do, but I'm not setting like full on goals because by come September, October, sometimes like, dang, like I really let those goals go. And if you have those goals and you stick to them, that's amazing. If you have those goals and you don't stick to them, also okay. Mm-hmm. But don't beat yourself up if you don't have goals. It's really okay.
Yeah. And your goals are going to like look different than other people. Kind of like she said, like it's going to be, like I didn't really set goals or any kind of like resolutions or anything for myself, but I knew where there were areas in my life that I wanted to improve. Yeah. And I took that take on it, but there's like people that didn't set anything at all, or like Tyler's resolution or goal is finances. Like he like wants to better our finances. Like my goals have nothing to do with that, and your goals are going to differ from mine. And all of you listening, like it's going to be the same thing. So it's okay to have different goals. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, you don't have a goal to get back in the gym. Can we stop that? Mm-hmm. Can we stop that? I mean, that is kind of one of my goals, is to be more consistent in like all aspects of life, but it's okay to not have the same goals, and it's okay to not have a goal to get back in the gym or eat healthier or whatever.
Yeah. And on that line, like, don't compare yourself to others. Like, Their goals are their business. Yours are yours. And if your best friend has this amazing goal and that's not your goal, it's also okay. Like, there's a way to be encouraging to your best friend, but also have your own goals. You don't have to be the same person. Mm-hmm. Me and Kelly are best friends and we do a lot of the same things, but we also have separate, aspirations.
Yeah.
We have a lot of the same,
yeah,
but we also have our own separate things. I'm not saying they'd be like, oh, wait, yeah, maybe I need to do exactly what Kelly's doing, because we are our own people at the same time. Mm-hmm. Or your husband or your boyfriend or whoever. Also, like, I feel like in new relationships, that's a really hard thing. Like, people constantly, they'll get into these new relationships and they want to do everything that each other are doing. And I just want to say, like, that's great, but you need to be your own person. You have to have your own autonomy. You are amazing as you are, and your husband, boyfriend, whoever are amazing as they are. You guys come together as two amazing forces. When you become one person, that's not how it should be. No. It's not.
And like spending every waking moment together and all that gets annoying. Trust me, been there, done that.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm literally a
example
of what it was. Like, I did that. And again, it's very normal in new relationships to do that. Like, you are so excited and you just want to be with each other, but you tend to like either push each other away or
like annoy each other.
Exactly. Or push friends away.
Yeah. Which we both did.
Yep. Or you truly lose like yourself. And if we have anyone that's like starting new relationships or even like looking to like start dating soon or whatever, like, I just want to encourage you with that, because you do have to have your own goals and your own dreams in life. Like, even sometimes my husband will be like, oh yeah, that sounds so cool. Like, that'd be really cool. And I'm like, yes, that's really cool. But like, I want you to have your own dreams too. And yes, there's dreams you can have as couples. There's dreams you can have as friends. Like, our podcast is a dream, for us. And like, there's things you can have together as a couple. Absolutely. But you have to have your own ones also.
Correct. Yeah.
So just had to say that.
And you don't need to like push your goals on other people.
Yes.
Like, I do find that in relationship, and I'm guilty of it as well. Like, if I have a goal or whatever the case may be, I will push that on my partner or on my friends or whatever. And you have to remember that they don't have the same goals as you do.
Yeah. It's always good to encourage, but you don't need to push them on other people.
Yeah, for sure. If you started this year and you're just kind of like, I didn't set any goals, I didn't set any resolutions, didn't make a vision board, didn't do whatever, didn't pick a word of the year. There's so much pressure on all that now that I'm saying all those things.
There is.
It's okay. And if you want to start now, what is stopping you?
Yeah.
I think that you should pick like 1 to 2 things, start slow. Like, all right, I'm going to go on a walk for 5 minutes every single day. And 5 minutes seems like no time at all, but it's actually a quick, like, you can get down the block and back.
If you do a brisk walk.
If you do a brisk walk, it could be, or 10 minutes or whatever you have time for. And I'm going to, read for 5 minutes right before bed, or I'm going to read 10 pages before I go to bed, or whatever the case may be. Pick 1 to 2 things and make those a priority. And for like 3 to 4 weeks, make those things a goal and be consistent. And then you can branch from there. It doesn't have to be these crazy goals like, oh, I want to drop 50 pounds this year, or, oh, this year I want to run a marathon, or this year I want to get out of debt, or whatever. It doesn't have to be these big goals. It can also be something very small. So if you're lost, you can start small. It's okay.
And I do want to say too, like, vision boards are amazing. Like, it's a way to, like, yes, don't put the pressure on yourself. If you feel like it's too much, don't do it. Even if you do it in June, where you're like, okay, now I feel like I have the mental capacity to maybe look at that. But like, personally, a vision board for me is just something that, like, I can look at and remind myself, this is what I want. I'm not going to sit here and maybe, I don't know, like, make these crazy goals that are not realistic. But I know, like, okay, I want to, like we talked about the other day, like, I want to pursue my marriage more and my family, like, have a happier family together, and just pursue relationships with your friends more, and all these things. Like, it's healthy. But anyways, I think vision boards are cool because it's kind of like something you can look at and remind yourself, this is what I want.
And it's just photos.
And it's just photos. So it's nothing, it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's not pushy. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of a reminder.
Yeah. And it's not super overwhelming, in my opinion. It's super easy to put together, and yeah.
And you can do it on your phone. You don't have to do it on like a poster or whatever. Yeah.
I don't do the paper vision boards anymore. I think the digital version's just as good. And I mean, like the paper ones are fun, right? Like, you know, but going through a magazine, that's so like 2010. But like, I don't know if I told you, but how I made mine, Pinterest has like this thing, so if you're interested in starting now, they have like this thing where you can just make a board and you literally just type in like what kind of photos you're looking for, and you can like literally bring it over like into like the picture, which I thought was very cool. You could like make your own, not board where you have like multiple different blocks, but like how I put it all on one. Like I didn't have to use any other app. I literally just drug it over on Pinterest. Like I thought that was so cool. Like I'm gonna do that for the Kelsey Ballerini concert. I'm gonna make a vision board for like what I want, what I want the fit to look like.
Girl, yes.
But just remember that tiny steps make a big impact. Like you can have this huge impact just on these like little baby steps. So if you want to start today, you can start today. If you don't want to start today, you're like, this is still making me feel very lost. That's quite all right. You know, the beginning of the year is just crazy to begin with. And 90% of the people that set these goals are, no offense, probably going to fall off by like February, March. You know, some people will stick. I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I made a goal in January and I stuck with it all year long.
Till December. Yeah. Same.
And power to those that do, you know, and that's why I chose a word this year, and that's why I didn't choose like any goals. I just kind of was like, these are the places I'd like to improve my life.
Yeah. And I mean, one thing even that's like, it's not, well, it is hard, but it's an easier thing to do is like for me is, hold on, let me backtrack. It's not easier for me to do. It's something that I know I can set myself up for, though, is like, I want to talk kinder to myself. And that's hard for me to do. And so that's something like I would put on my vision board was like, we speak kindness over ourselves. Like, I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved, like whatever. And reminding yourself that, writing it down, even if you have to in a journal or whatever, like that kind of thing. It's not really a goal, but it's like you want to set yourself up for success. And personally, like, okay, we just took pictures. Every picture I see of myself, I'm like, ew, 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 ew. And I'm like, I need to remind myself, like, I am enough and it's going to be okay.
And you're beautiful just the way you are.
Yeah. And granted, some of those pictures I just can't with myself. But
there are pictures you love of yourself too.
Yes. And I need to remind myself that. And I need to be able to look at myself because I'm always like, I always take pictures of other people. And then I remember like, okay, I don't want to take pictures of myself because I don't like the way I look in that picture. Or I don't look good that day. I don't have makeup on or whatever the issue is, you know? And it doesn't matter. And one day it's not going to matter at all. And no one's going to care. And you'll want those photos one day. So just...
It's a goal of mine. More photos and videos this year.
Yeah, same.
So
it's
nice.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. To not love a picture of yourself and just keep it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to post it, but even if you just keep it to look back on. Especially with kids. And friends. Like, you just never know when someone's last day on earth is going to be too. And I know, I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm morbid. I'm sorry.
If you're watching, you just saw my face. I was like, oh.
I'm sorry.
Feeling lost at the beginning of the year, it may be your last day.
Y'all know I'm morbid. No, I meant like friends, like or family. Like your 99-year-old grandfather. Like, you don't know when someone's last day is, and so like I'm trying to remind myself that like even if I don't love the picture of myself, it's the people that I'm with too, and what I'm doing, because like I want to look back. If I lose someone, like I want to have photos with that person.
And you don't have to post them anywhere. It can just be for your own personal
exactly.
gain. Like, It doesn't need to be anything
It's not
crazy.
for anyone else. It's for you.
Yeah.
And once again, sorry to like burst your bubble, but like the mortality rate is 100%. You're going to die at some point. So just saying, someone's always going to die.
If you weren't already watching this video, you need to go pull up the video version because I'm just shook.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. I just don't want to think about dying. Gosh.
Well, I'm not talking about you. Well, okay. Listen.
Well, you are talking about me. It's 100%.
It is. Whether it's today or in 55 years or 75 years.
55? She's only thinking I'm going to live.
I said or 75. You don't know.
Sure, you don't know. You're right.
I prepare myself the fact that like I could die tomorrow. I think about it probably every day. It's true.
You guys, I think we need to have a morbid intervention.
Sorry, guys. But just saying. That's why people say like live like you are dying. Live every day like it's your last because it could be.
It could be.
Okay.
And during this season of being lost, live like you're dying and remember your why. Remember why you're on this earth. Remember why you want to pursue these goals if you finally are like ready to get to that point. Or just remember what your purpose is.
Yeah.
And it could be something as simple as my why is that every single day I go to work and I am able to, I don't know, this is actually like a crazy one, but like your why is going to work every single day and connecting people with like a 911 operator like type thing, connecting people with emergency services. Like that's your why. Okay. Every single day I'm helping people like get into these or get out of these crazy situations.
Yeah.
Or every single day, my why is that I am a mom and I am able to provide this life for my children. Or my why is I'm a great wife, like I cook dinner every night or whatever, so just remember your why and live like you were dying.
I'm done. I'm sorry, guys. And make sure you rest because rest is very important and you cannot live without sleep. Trust me, I'm the one to talk to. You can't. It's literally just not going to work. So, rest.
Yeah. And I have to remember that a lot. Like when I'm like pushing, yesterday wasn't a good example, but yesterday I really just didn't want to go to the gym. I just wanted to like go to bed early. And Tyler was like, well, don't forget like your word of the year is consistency. Like, are you going to be mad? You've been really consistent like these first few days of the year. Are you going to beat yourself up? And, then I thought about it, did the math in my head. I was like, oh, I could actually still get 8 hours of sleep if I go to the gym, but it's okay to also say, hey, I needed to sleep. Or like prime example, this past week, Laurel wanted me to meet her for coffee, which I still did want to I really did want to meet you for coffee. No,
I'm kidding.
I did, but I was also like,
she was painting cabinets,
neck deep in my house project, but also I like just didn't want to go anywhere. I literally had an appointment and I ended up canceling it.
You did?
Yeah, because I just was like, did not want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And resting is okay.
Some days are like that. Like some days you literally don't. Y'all, I had so many of those days during Christmas break because my kids weren't going to school, so I was like, okay, we're not going anywhere. Like.
The holiday season will do that to you too.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what happened this past week is like Monday I was like, oh, I just don't want to go anywhere. Tuesday was the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's okay to take some rest.
Yeah, it is. And remind yourself that too. Like it's like along with the gym, well, yes, it's awesome to push yourself to go. It's also okay to take a rest day.
Yeah.
If you are exhausted and being like, yeah, I actually really can't do it, don't do it. Give yourself grace. Grace is a huge thing.
Yeah. And finally, something that we've kind of incorporated this year, just because years past we've kind of felt like we were lost in the beginning of the year, is we created this community with just us two, imagine that, and Jenny, who we talked about at the beginning of the episode. And we just kind of have been holding each other accountable, asking what we've been doing for each other, what we're doing for ourselves every day. So like one of us will pop in and be like, hey, what are we doing for ourselves today? Yeah. And we'll respond with, oh yeah, I'm going to, actually lay down when my kids take a nap. Like, I'm going to relax a little bit. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go on a walk. Or, oh, I'm going to do a self-care night at my house. Like, whatever the case may be.
Well, like, for me, like, one of my biggest things is, like, I've been wanting to get my nails done for weeks. And I'm like, I get it. It sounds silly and maybe a little, I don't know, what's the word? Like, not materialistic, but, like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it, I can't think of
the word either. But not to sound like that, but like I've been wanting to get them done. That's something I want to do for myself. Well, there's been one thing after the other. My kids were sick, this. And I finally was like, okay, after work, I'm going to go. I'm just going to go. And I went, and like, it was something that, like, I don't love sitting there for an hour by myself. It's different when I'm with a friend, but I'm glad I did it, because like now I'm like not sitting there looking at my nails every single day being like, ew. Like, I have been just wanting to do them, right? It's something as silly as that, though. Like, that's something I told them that I was doing this week, because I know I wanted to do it. And that's prioritizing myself also, and remembering, like, yeah, that's doing something for yourself.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that it can come in all shapes, sizes, and things like that.
I might get a massage next week. Who knows?
It's funny. Actually, Tyler told me to go get a massage and go get a pedicure this week. And I girl mathed it into just buying some hair care.
I'm done.
And Tyler's like, that's not what I told you to do. And I was like, yeah, but it's fine. But I actually may go get a massage next week too.
Yeah, you should. We deserve it. You deserve it, guys.
But yeah, I think that's our recap on being lost at the beginning of the year. Make sure, like we said, that you follow us on all social platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple, TikTok, Instagram, all the things.
And fun fact, for catching up with K&L in the next couple weeks, The Bachelor's starting back.
Yay!
So we get to watch Grant's season of love unfold right in front of our eyes, and we're so excited.
So excited. And American Idol soon.
And American Idol in February, so
Slay, kitty cat purr.
meow. Anyways, we love you guys. Have a great week.
Hey Girly Pops, are you tired of your hair not growing, thinning out, or even just feeling dull? I have the perfect product for you. Hair oiling is so in for 2025, and Rejuvenique oil is the liquid gold you're missing. Head over to my Instagram and message me at Jenny Lynn Hops, and we can get you started on your best hair journey yet.
Thank you, besties, for joining us. Go check out our latest TikTok and comment what you want to hear us talk about next. See you again next time. Bye.